March is upon us, and I think this is going to be a big month. At least for me, it's going to be. I have so many plans for this month on this channel. Well, not this channel, but my main channel. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly what's going on. But I also want to talk about planning, especially for YouTube channels. Now, sometimes it really depends on the type of channel. Like this channel, I don't do a lot of long-term planning. It's mostly just topics that I just think about, that I want to talk about. And sometimes I do snapshot videos, although I haven't done all of the snapshots, mostly because they're not always huge things, or I'm just not in the mood. Sometimes I have to be in the mood for that. But what I'm talking about is my main channel. And in March, we have some big things happening. Number one is most likely we're getting the update, the spring drop. And I would expect it to be this month, as I don't think there's a lot more that's going to be done for the update. I think we're starting to get to the end of it. I mean, we didn't really get much new stuff in the last snapshot. Actually, the last snapshot was bug fixes. But the one before that, we got logs. I mean, fallen trees. Not much else. But what is going to be going on in my channel is, of course, I'm going to be doing approximately 12, maybe more tutorials over a couple of weeks. So the next couple of weeks, I'm probably going to be busy with tutorials. And I would be doing one tonight, but I have a Chill Minecraft video coming out, and I don't want to have that competing. Well, I shouldn't say it's competing, but I don't want to have both videos go out on the same day. I'll have a couple of tutorials go out on the same day, but I don't want to have a tutorial and a Let's Play on the same day. I just like the Let's Play to stand alone. But as I said, I have a lot of tutorials coming, and I'm going to have a tutorial on every single thing that is going to be new, as well as changed. I do have to redo the cow and chicken videos. I have not done a sheep or pig video yet. So those are going to be coming. So all the mobs that are affected, I am doing new videos for. Not wolves, though. Although they have new sounds, they're fundamentally not changed. There's a lot of new flora, and I think that's the biggest thing. So I'll be doing a lot about Florida, not Florida, flora, and of course the lodestone. Lodestone had, well, its function hasn't changed, but what has changed, and it's a big change, it's the crafting recipe. It's much, much cheaper now. But the other things I have planned, of course, this world, Labyrinthum, is getting episode 1, finally. I know exactly how the design is going to go for the house, and episode 1 is just going to be the house. Episode 2, I'm going to be considering working on some automated farms, and to construct this city, I am going to need automated farms. And I think, yeah, I'm going to be discussing that in episode 1 of Labyrinthum. So there's going to be a lot of planning that I have to talk about. The other thing is the 100 Days Hardcore video that I had started. I'm actually going to scrap that video for 2 reasons. Now, I'm working on doing it in a desert-only world. But there are changes to the desert in 1.21.5. So I want to start in the snapshots. So I'm going to restart it. And the other reason is Windows updated on me just before I recorded the first day. And I spoke a lot during that recording. Unfortunately, and this is really, really something I really dislike about updates is that sometimes it resets my mic. And so I didn't get any of the commentary. None. And I just felt really demotivated with that. And I want to try things a little bit differently than what I was doing. But we'll see what happens with that. I think that looking at how long it takes me to record or to play, so one day is around 10 minutes. And if I've got a bed, then that's easy. I can sleep. So one day is 10 minutes. So over a 1 hour period, I can do 6 days of gameplay. 2 hours, it's 12 days. If I want to get to 100, well, that's going to be a few days. So I may be able to do one of these 100-day videos per month if I have the time to record that much. And we'll see how well these videos do as well. I'm not sure because I've tried doing long play and it didn't really do well. There are channels that do extremely well with long play. Mine, not really. But again, I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I do mainly tutorials on my main channel, except I haven't done a single tutorial this year. It's been all Let's Plays. Yeah. And it's been chill Minecraft. That's almost all I've done this year. But I am actually starting to see an increase in views on the newer episodes, which is a good sign that people are starting to watch those videos a lot more. It's really interesting because the first couple episodes have over 1,000 views. I believe the first episode is over 3,000. I can't remember. But recently, out of my last 3 Chill Minecraft videos, 2 of them hit 1,000. Oh, nice. And it's not just that. There was another one a couple weeks ago that also hit 1,000. So I'm getting views now on those videos better than it was before, which is really nice. But if I can start getting the 100 days videos out, especially starting with snapshots, that's probably going to be a good thing. And what I'm really interested in is seeing how well I can survive and build the ultimate base, survival base. I'm not concerned about going to the Nether or the End. I don't care. That's not my goal. My goal is not to defeat the dragon. My goal is to build the best base that I can with the materials that are available. And in some cases, some of the biomes that I decide to build in won't really have villagers. Some of them won't. And that's going to be challenging because if I want to get a bed, I need to kill some... Well, I need sheep. If I can find sheep. If no sheep, then I need spiders. If no spiders, then I have to go underground looking for something like mineshaft. Yeah. That kind is going to be difficult. I think what I want to do is work on biomes in which I can obtain the materials for a bed, at least reasonably well. Or at least reasonably quickly. But the question is, how easy is it going to be? It depends on the biomes, of course. But I am really looking forward to seeing how that goes. As for long-term planning, usually I do think a month ahead about what I want to do for the month so that I can figure out how to space out the videos. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on how busy I am. It depends on what's going on in my life. It depends on a lot of things. So It really, really does depend on a ton of variables. And I also don't want to push myself too hard, because if I do, something like burnout will happen, which is something I have already gone through. And it took me a while to recover from that. And I guess in a way, I'm kind of going through a tutorial burnout. I actually hesitate before I start making them, but I do need to get a ton of them done. And I would like to get back to doing weekly tutorials, possibly twice a week. And twice a week, I may be able to catch up and get all the features of the game done in maybe 5 years or so. I don't know. It's going to take forever. But I don't want to just concentrate on the single things like grass or grass block or sheep. I want to do some strategy-based tutorials as well. And I think that will make it a little bit more interesting, at least for me. I have done some strategy tutorials, and there is one series that I started. I only did episode 1. That is, it's the strategy guide, where I am doing very simple things. The first episode was surviving your first day. And that's it. Just surviving your first day. The second episode, which I had planned on doing, was to build your starter house. Like, what do you need in a starter house? What's the most important things that you need? But I want to do it in like a 2-part thing. First is building a house. Well, no. What I'm trying to say is there are villages. You can steal a house. I don't mean that as a starter house. I mean a different couple of ways you can build a starter house. Like, some people like to build a hole in a mountain, and others like to build a house. That's what I mean. Yeah. But stealing a house from a villager is an alternative. So that's another thing. But this is basically what I'm planning for the next month. So we're going to be doing tutorials for all of the new features. Going to be doing Labyrinthum episode 1 and moving on to episode 2 as well. We're going to be doing 100 Days Hardcore. And, of course, Chill Minecraft. Those are the main things. I do have another big video that I have been planning. I need to write the full script for it. It is a completely scripted video. One for this channel, one for my main channel. And they are... They're really different things. One of them is specifically related to my main channel. And so I want to put it on there. Normally I'd put it on this channel, but I won't be. But that's about it. That is what I plan on doing this month. And it's going to be a lot of work. So I hope you enjoy watching all of those videos, because I'm going to enjoy making them. But if you like videos like this, then please consider subscribing to this channel as well as my main one. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.